Wow.
Good morning to you. Welcome back to the AM Weekend Show. And you know what time it is? Time for social media trends. Yeah, I know you have a lot to say about my outfit though, but just send me in the inbox. Joining me on this segment is our wonderful brother here, Extortion the Divine. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you very much. Good morning.
Yeah, you look so tight. And Divine, see, I didn't sideline you guys, but yeah,
it's fine. You look, we are here. You look ravishing. What's going on? You not carrying along.
Every time Divine is left out.
You know,
every time you're not carrying her.
You're not carrying me along.
Join the boat.
Please, I beg you, get straight into the stories. I beg. So yesterday, Miraji came on to say, you know, she clipped a video of a podcast. A man was speaking about, you know, men's mental state after their wife give birth, right? The fact that they don't check on them as a man, you know, him as a man, nobody really cares about how the man feels after the whole birth, the pregnancy procedures and all that. So she was saying, I mean, does he want attention? See, let's have the video on so you see how she said everything, how she moved it. Just gonna have the video on screen.
And all that, the attention to the mother. I'm not saying
as to what? As to focus the attention on you?
But in the whole time, nobody pays attention to the guy.
Are you pregnant?
The day I had my son, I did not sleep for like 12 hours.
Even my mother, the day I was giving birth, she did not sleep. I literally begged this woman, please sleep, because we left her with my other two boys. Please sleep, because you really want to take care of them during the day. This woman, she prayed throughout the night. Prayer. I trust that woman. Hypertension won't finish them. There are pregnant women that vomit from beginning of pregnancy to the end of pregnancy. Daddy, what do you mean by 12 hours?
I know I had my son, everybody was happy. Nobody really asked me, Dad, how are you?
I don't know where this man is coming from, but if you do, please explain. You had your son, nobody's asking you how are you. Is it how are you that's going to be telling you your congratulations?
I did close to 48 hours not closing my eyes.
Daddy! The problem here is not the fact that you went through things. The problem is that you're trying to compare. You're trying to vis-a-vis. They are telling your wife how are you and they're not telling you how are you.
Like I made that tweet online and it went viral that time. I said, nobody will tell you that husband is just a title. You are a glorified errand boy.
Would you have wanted to breastfeed instead? No, which one would you have preferred? It's like somebody comparing cancer to malaria. It's kind of crazy. I feel like he's making light of the fact that it is such a honor to be able to serve your wife and your family in this time, especially because men barely do anything in pregnancy. You are not carrying the child, you're not giving birth to the child, you're not pushing the child, you're not being cut open, you don't have to lose the weight, you don't have to carry the mommy pouch, you don't have to have diastasis recti. There's barely anything a man can do during pregnancy. So the only thing you can do is to be of service to your wife in that time.
Why the care and attention is going to the wife for a pepper soup?
You just saw the video of, you know, what I was talking about earlier. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Divine, as a man, do you think a man need sort of care and attention after the birth of their child? Being that you're not the ones that carry the child, that carry the baby or the pregnancy, do you think they deserve attention?
Okay, well, I don't know the background of the man who was speaking in the podcast, but as a medical student, I do medicine and surgery in UNEC, and we stay in the hospital and we see the emotional trauma that these men go through when they wait outside for their wives to come out, especially the involvement. Again, this is why I said I don't know the background of the man. If it's a man who actually stays through every month, every trimester, every antenatal visit, which will come with a lot of, I want this, no, I don't want this again, I want this now. Oh, I'm scared, she wakes up at night, are you sure I'll be able to carry this baby to term? They tell you that your wife has a fibroid. You have to start calling your friends. How much will a fibroid removal cost? Will it be safe for the pregnancy? And all these things are coming, and it's your offspring we're speaking about. Yeah. And so I feel like, there should be some attention, right? Some checkup. I don't know who that attention should come from.
But
right. But the thing is, essentially, if I'm to be very clear and logical, more attention should be given to the woman, because there's a lot of things that can go wrong after the pregnancy, and it changes a lot, you know. It has a lot, man, it's wild. If you understand the whole process and all of that. So, but I don't think it's out of place for someone to ask, bro, how did you even fare with this thing? If he has friends, they should ask, but people shouldn't visit your house and then, Mama Ijeoma and Ijeoma, stay first. My guy, how was the pregnancy? Did you vomit?
How did you carry it?
How did you carry it? You know, so again, but I think I think Mirage was a little bit too extra. However, if a man really is involved with the journey of pregnancy, it can be draining. It can be a lot, especially because they are not the ones carrying it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Especially because they are not the ones carrying it. Yeah. So it's just like, you don't even know what it feels like. You're just doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, you just have to do because you have to care, because you have to be there.
Yeah.
Right? So it's wild.
Yeah, you're saying, where would the attention come from? I mean, family and friends, not the wife. The wife could actually be a little bit considerate and ask her husband, how are you doing? Baby, how was it for you? That's actually very sweet. But coming from what you asked,
I was being rhetorical. It was a rhetorical question. I feel like it can come from your, especially the friends of the man. I'm just saying that if a delivery has happened, a baby has come into this world, people came to visit the baby and the mother.
Genuinely speaking, just like what you said earlier, for me, when I listen to that, I might say something that is a little bit controversial, but honestly speaking, the woman was designed to carry the baby. If a man was designed to carry a baby, they will carry it as well.
Yes.
So it is a divine job to you to carry your child and give birth. In as much as, yes, the attention should be given to the woman, but at the end of the day, the man was involved, men that are involved. They were there, they were the ones sorting out things. You need this, you don't need it anymore. Cooking, taking care of you, handling things, and it has a different toll on them because they are not feeling it directly like you're feeling it. Now they are trying to process how you're feeling it. They are trying to know how to help you at the same time. So it's a big thing for them as well. And I feel like when you come to see the child or the mother, in as much as you greet, also, you know, care about the man as well. He's not even asking for too much. If you listen to the podcast towards the ending, he actually acknowledged what the women are doing. But at the end of the day, even you that is single without anybody in your life, when life is rough, at some point you just feel like, please, I want somebody to, you know, sometimes you just want to be seen. You want somebody to like hear you. A rough part.
Just to know
and
what
if
you
nobody
went through.
says anything to you, know how you feel. You feel like nobody knows what you're going through. So it's the same thing. I don't feel like he's asking for too much.
Divine, what do you think? I feel like you have a lot of things to say.
But we don't have enough time.
I think
so,
you can just check one or two things.
First of all, I just like to oppose Ogochukwu sometimes. No problem. Because whenever she comes with the energy. But first off, I say I'll agree with Divine here. But I want to say that first, I think Maraji has been pregnant a lot. We've heard her rant about pregnancy.
A lot.
2 times. 3 times.
Is it?
She just had a girl.
Ignore my use of words. I mean, she has gone through the process and she has ranted a couple of times about it. So I am trying to see it, you know, I would like to look at both sides. So from a woman now, I'll try to see it as, she's probably coming from a place that says, before I got pregnant, I was cooking. I was cleaning. I was doing all these things. Hardly does anybody ask, how are you doing? Generally. So now, I get pregnant for 9 months. You had just 9 months to carry all those loads.
Mind you, sometimes it's more.
I'm just saying, if we're looking at it from a more, you had just 9 months to care, to run the errands, to sweep the house, something I've been sweeping before pregnancy, and I'll probably still sweep after pregnancy. And when the child comes, for the absent men, they are going to be absent. You will take care of the child, only you. You know, there's just a lot that comes with being a woman. We're talking about it earlier. We talked with a woman earlier today, and she mentioned a lot, and it feels like we're not even scratching the surface of what women are going through. But that's fine. So it feels, if I'm to look at it from that angle, you have just, it's just 9 months. But from another side too, yes, they should be giving some care, but just as Divine has said, at no point should the man be giving more care than the woman. I think that's what
the guy is not even.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm wrapping it up at that. I'm agreeing with Divine.
So let's get into the next story. Over the week, I think that was yesterday, UNEC, there was a protest, student protest. They protested against the increment of development fee. They always had development fee in their list of things to pay for the semester, but they added 30,000 naira extra development fee. They were asked to pay this, right? We saw. Please can we put up the video of the protest?
Yeah,
thank you. That's a video of a clip from the protest that happened yesterday at UNEC Gate. Yeah, I'm not going to ask you guys. So we have Divine here, who's an honorable member and also a student. Tell me, I heard you predicted this thing months back. Mr. Namdi told me that yesterday. So yeah, that was what intrigued me to get into know you. Why all this? Why the protest? And why do you think is it necessary for the students to protest against the 30,000 naira development fee? I might be a little bit controversial right here, but I just want to get your opinion on this. What do you think of it?
Okay, yes. To be precise, in May, I had predicted that there would be a protest. I was presenting at another TV station, and I was speaking about unnecessary fees that are usually placed on students out of the blues, So, and I had said that it would come to a point where students would not be able to pay. The protest would not be because they like to talk. The protest will not be because they like violence. It would be because they genuinely can no longer afford the schooling. Because to be fair, people go to federal universities because they can't afford private unis. So when you now go to the federal university and you're spending just as much, these are students who 30% of them, and what the figures I'm giving you are very, very much on survey.
Yes.
These are students that most of them are taking care of themselves. They are feeding themselves. They have to hustle during the break and come back and pay their fees. A lot of them reach out to me a lot of times. Oh, please, I've not eaten today. And so where is this person meant to get 30,000 naira from?
Extra.
And just by the side, this 30,000 naira is for health science and basic medical science. For medicine and surgery and dentistry students, it's 60,000 naira.
Wow.
It's a health development fee. It's not in the school fees. It's not in the school fees breakdown.
Yes.
When you pay this fee, you don't get any form of receipt. So you're just paying into an account, and they say it's development fee, and you're not seeing the developments coming.
And I also saw videos where I don't know if it's somebody that handles UNEC, saying something about dissolving SUG and it's going to take it up, that they're not ashamed and all those things.
That they should not, they should be ashamed. So that they should be ashamed if their parents can't pay that. So these kind of things trigger the students. And when I predicted, I had said that SUG or not, nobody needs to lead such a protest. Once there are 100, 150 people who cannot afford this fee, they will go out. And I say it, I will continue to say it. If the university system is a business, and if, in quotes, if the university system is a business, the students are the customers. And there is no school without students. So the students are afraid of the authorities, yes, but they are also just as afraid of the students as we are of the authorities. So I believe that it's coming at the right time. The student spirit had left us. We just accept anything. When they just post it out there, a class rep sends it to the group chat, the next thing people are paying, they are complaining by the side, ranting on WhatsApp. I cannot count how many people have lent a voice to this thing because of that act of protest. And so this is mass movement, and it's a way for students to air their views, and it has yielded results. Just to also mention, the Deputy Vice Chancellor through the VC through the Deputy Vice Chancellor has said that such fees should be halted and nobody should be stopped from writing exams because of that. And before this, people have been going for indoor meetings. Myself as a student leader, we've had countless meetings with authorities, and they are not yielding. And then these people just step out with no leader of the protest, and the result has come. So and they didn't destroy anything. It was peaceful. They didn't destroy anything. There was nobody that was harmed. And so I feel like it came at the right time, and this is what we really need. Close the universities. There are no jobs there, so close it. Threatening us with closing it, but like close it now. Like we'll go and rest and hustle small. So the whole fear of I just want to graduate, so make I no talk, make I no do anything, and then you're stressing your parents or yourself for people who don't even have that.
I don't want to take comments, but I just want to ask one more question. Do you think this act that the student did, do you think it's gonna like stop future extortion from the management? Do you think they'll be scared to want to come out and put out something that's not supposed to be there? Do you think they want to do it again? Seeing the fact that students came out to protest in this mass.
Yes, well, for Nigeria is that kind of space where they can stop for a while or even rebrand, But what I think can actually give a permanent address to this is the attention that has now been created, right? So this presence that has now been built, I'm sure people from Abuja, even people from outside the country, human rights foundations are showing up for this. Let these things actually be solved, because if it ends as a protest, man, the field will come back in another way. So there should now be results-oriented approaches and those conversations around it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Divine.
We're
out of time already, but I would have asked you what you wanted to say.
We're out of time.
Thank you so much.
So we don't have anything to say.
Thank you so much, Divine. Honorable Divine. I don't like I prefer calling you Divine. Thank you for joining me on the show, joining us on the show. It's really beautiful to have you here. And I'll be signing off first before you guys.
No problem. It's your show. Your segment.
Thank you so much for sticking with us on the show. And if you missed the show from the very beginning, you can always refer back to our YouTube. It's all there waiting for you just to watch it. Signing out, Luke Ijeoma.
I'm Ogochukwu Osai. See you by 12 on News Today.
My name is Divine Onoha. Do have yourself a lovely weekend.
Thank you and good morning.